Welcome to the Gtechniq Detailing Day. I'm Rob Earl, co-founder of Gtechniq. I'd like to show you today this Ferrari F50, which has been fully corrected using Gtechniq pSystem, which is the P1 Nanoscopic Polish, and the 3 different pads that we've developed to use with the system. Why use Gtechniq pSystem as opposed to a conventional polish system, and what makes it different? First of all is the quality of the finish. What you see is what you get with a pSystem finish. There are no masking oils or fillers on this finish at all. What you find often with conventional polishes is that the finish is partially hidden by filling oils and masking oils. So after about 2 or 3 washes, all those masking oils will have been removed and you'll get unsightly buffer trends all over the finish. So this finish will not drop back. Second of all is speed. The polish contains almost no lubricating oils, and the reason we can do this is that we know that the polish itself has a very consistent and very small particle in it. The abrasive particle in it is a nanoscale particle. So you have more of the active ingredient working on the surface, so the polish works consistently right from when you start, and it keeps on working, so you can keep working at the surface with the same polish for a considerably longer period than using a normal system. Third of all is simplicity. You've only got one polish to do the job of maybe 2 or 3 polishes. This polish, this P1 polish, has removed on this car, for example, scratches as deep as P1000 sounding marks, and it's finished all the way up to a hologram-free finish, and that's just using one polish. And if Peter can zoom a bit here. And in order to achieve this, we've got a wool pad, which has got, that gives the polish the extra cut that it needs to remove the deep scratches. Then after the wool pad, you're just removing the scratches from the wool pad, first of all with a relatively hard foam pad, and then a very, very soft foam pad, and that's going to give the hologram-free finish. Fourth reason why this is different is that because it's using a very small particle size, in effect what the abrasives are doing, it's more of a rounding effect rather than a cutting effect. So you remove much less paint. Typically you remove half the amount of paint than a conventional polish system would. So, and that's of particular importance on this car. This is Ferrari F50, which they applied a thinner layer of coat than standard. So we want to be sure that you're removing as little paint as possible from the car. And last reason, which is probably the most important reason for you detailers out there, is it's a much safer polish to use. So by that I mean it's generating, because we know, because the particle sizes are much smaller, it's actually generating a lot less heat than a standard polish. So as all of you will know and have probably done, is that it is quite easy to burn paint with a normal cutting compound or compound. So with P1, you generally have a surface temperature maximum about 30–40 degrees centigrade. So burning paint or going through paint is much less of an issue. And by the way, what's also interesting about this polish, it actually works incredibly fast by hand, and it also works very well with a DA machine. So for more information, if you see, the website is Gtechniq, that's gtechniq.com, where you find those material safety data sheets and pricing and instructions, how-to guides, everything's available there. Thank you very much for watching.